After blood, pain, sweat, and tears, it's gonna take a couple of years for the scars to disappear, but do they really vanish? A victim to her circumstance, she's tired of her struggles. Her life's in many pieces and they're all part of a puzzle. A jigsaw is what she saw, what she was in for, and the sad part, a mirror was her only support. A cuddle or a hug is all she really needed, but the man she retreats to is constantly mistreated. Beaten and bruised, she can't take it no more. It's like she was the playoffs and he loves playing sports. See, I don't get it. How do you deliver hands when you're a man? Her body is a temple, that wasn't part of the plan. She's delicate to the touch, but tough enough to withstand the hatred that you spew when you're the broken man. Now, I'm just saying. Her blueprint was disrupted, so it's time for reconstruction. It's now time for a change, but there are no instructions. And if she acts funny, then he knows she's up to something. So she's stuck going in circles and she's never gonna dump him. Now, ain't that something? Look at what some conditioning can do. Old habits die hard, but let's hope they die faster than you. This man has you shackled and it's damn near voodoo till you bend to his wind, your own will misconstrued. Well, you say it's tough love, but these sandpaper hugs will smooth you. Cause baby, listen, your beauty is braille. So these sandpaper hugs that make your definition fail, he silenced you. And your braille's turn to goosebumps, you wanna scream out, but your mouth is bruised shut. So your only cry for help is recited with a shrug. Hey, what's up, ma? Nothing much. After blood, pain, sweat, and tears, it's gonna take a couple of years for the scars to disappear, but will they ever vanish? It may seem outlandish, but she wanted them to stay like all along she had planned it, these permanent marks engraved in the dermis of her soul on her many lessons of new and of old, till she now bounced back with a skin like stone and the double strength of a heel-broken bone. But how do you condone? Life was constantly mistreating, but she's used to the punishment, afraid of her demons, of a man that says I love you and actually means it. And then walks a man that can possibly be God sent. But to what extent will you circumvent? Nah. That's too real for you to believe in. The only thief you're used to is the one that left you bleed. She says, I'm used to it. It only happens a few times a year. I mean, it's not that bad, see? The bruises, they disappear. Shh. I don't want him to hear you. Please disappear. And if I close my eyes tight, he will all disappear. He always says he loves me, and this is why I'm here. And I know he really means it because he said it loud and clear. Angry out of ignorance and innocence to the struggles, the man now cast in love was quick to rebuttal. Are you serious? Do you hear yourself right now? The man beat you. You even lost a child. Now look, I really want to love you. You're intricate, you're beautiful, and your mind speaks volumes. See, here's what you want, and I could be what you need, so forgive me if I feel the need to intervene. I would love to be the man to sweep you off your feet. And every word the man spoke, she found it hard to believe. How can another demon, another man provide this belief? So she says, no, thank you. I will do for me. But I thank you for the seed, for I will plant it and grow it into a tree. And every day, I will water it with my blood, pain, sweat, and tears. I mean, it may take a couple of years for the scars to disappear, but will they ever vanish? I believe maybe God had it happen this way, like all along he had planned it. These permanent marks engraved in the dermis of my soul learned me many lessons of new and of old, like how to be bold, how to take control, and how to never let another man treat me this low, because I have come to realize that 6 feet deep is as low as you can go. Damn paper. They wave hues above their heads but give a fuck about a color. Land of the free but oppressions, but they mutter shit's utterly disgusting. Metaphor of a gutter, talk about equal rights but recites white power. So you are human, just the same as me. But when it comes to class, you raise your caste religiously. Turn a race into a religion like you're the higher being, screaming fuck it, ethnicity if race is all you see. It's all superficial in the eyes of an Adam and Eve, but fact check, they were human like you and me. You know it's really all really crazy, you find it hard to believe, so you label us as animals, dogs, and porch monkeys, please. You know you make it real hard not to turn into a racist. This misplaced hate has been constantly backpacing, like when I see the 12 I can't ask for assistance, so I'm checking my 6, it's met with resistance, and if I'm by myself it turns into 3 till you reach for your 9. Because supposedly only one of me can stampede. We don't feel comfortable because we're easily mistaken, can't ask for assistance because we're less of an obligation. These images I've seen, the brothers and sisters knelt, oppressed on bending knees, making concrete felt, talking about assume the position. While you've been assuming this is the only position we're meant to be in. You above me, you against we, while you're shooting there, sitting up shooting churches with mobs as he keys, ha-has and he-he's, while we protesting peace and silence turn vegan because of beef. But you're quick to force feed full of fires with such meats, coming together behind swastikas and white sheets. Well, You're now protected enough to go barefaced on these streets. What were you thinking? Your race was the only with kings and queens. Or fact check number 2, we have the same things, we bleed the same veins, just call different names. Me, nigga, big lip bastard who you only find useful picking cotton out your pastor. Well, you a honky cracker, self-proclaimed master, cause our women are beautiful and run faster. But let me say this, my people are diligent, able to find freedom where freedom wasn't meant. Able to find a future past 40 acres in a mule, but I commend you for keeping us all so full. Like, are we really good for us running fast to the ball or playing villain in your latest sitcom? Man, I just want to be equal. People treated like equal. Not to see you as different, it always try to beat you. And I say this because I'm a man of many people, mixed and beautiful. You might find it hard to believe that a black man made love to a woman pale as a breeze. And I'm that product, want to feel peace. And with the world going like this, everybody's quick to point thee. Well, reflect on yourself and what your land is meant to be. Trust in truth in the land of the free, full of mentors. But sadly, the only free thing is a dirty look and nasty conversation by a tormentor. And think about it. We were alive to see the first black president of a nation, but not the first of color. See, everyone before him wore hue of another. Red, pale, gray, white, and now an orange newcomer. And ever since then, shit's been hotter than the summer. See, Trump, you're supposed to promise love each other, but you're slow until you're put into the hot seat. Knowing damn well you live for these memes and can't wait to recite tweets. Sitting high and mighty in that toupee, knowing damn well you're too paid from these tax evade. Knowing damn well that your sincerity is forced while you copy and paste. And leave it to a white nationalist to say point these. Instead I reach into my pocket till I pull out these. My peace sign morphs to a finger, then into a fist, screaming power to the people no matter who it is. We hit and you miss the point to a peaceful assembly. Your peace acts turn to violence because it's quicker to memory. But I digress. Man, I just wanted to be loved. Kendrick said it best, God placed us here to love. And we should have the ability to go back and make some. And with love in my back, I'm feeling pretty protected, yet you have this ability to make me feel naked. And you know what they say, no glove, no love. But take these gloves off and let them know what's up. Because you might as well support if all you do is hush up, united. You know what's crazy? The kind of thoughts you have when you're bored. Crazy thoughts. Thoughts like suicide. And then suicidal thoughts turn to habitual tendency. Razor blades feeling nice, line them where their tendons be. Looking only within, so I guess I got a friend in me. Always feeling victimized, everyone's an enemy. Noose around my neck and it's choking where I need to breathe, but it's choking too tight and I guess it scared some sense into me. Like why slit a wrist to suffocate all my energy when my energy is grabbing where I need to squeeze. Was still to the temple, threatening to end me. Tears roll down my cheek, I'm asking, is this where I need to be? What brought me to this? What brought me to my knees? Looking back at it all, I'm glad I kept the diaries, all the bad shit, and it felt so inspiring. I'm scared, Lord, please. Please come and help me. I'm not liking this deck of cards that the devil's dealt. Constantly reminding me on why I need to end it now. It's like I'm a black sheep catching stares in a vicious crowd. You know, it all seems so scary when you're struggling to breathe in. Here I am, I thought I can end it with ease, but God rocked my boat. He said, you've been tested free. He said, everything you pray for, you eventually receive. Suicidal thoughts, never thought I can be so weak. It's like I have life, but I can also be its thief, so please. Never turn your back if you have a friend in need. And Lord, please forgive these suicidal tendencies because I've never been depressed. I've never been depressed. I've never been sad, happy, and I've never been in denial either. Maybe just a little bit. But instantly I try to fix it. So I wrote a letter to myself to address it. Subject, depression, body. Dear self, how was your day today? I know you had a rough day, but it's okay because tomorrow very well may be great. I remember how you felt when you felt that way. I was there. But let me remind you that I'm here to hold you dear like the prefix to this letter, dear self. You are dear to me and I want to guarantee that you will keep on fighting, smiling, piling yourself with countless achievements. I know today may promise to bring anxiety, but let's make sure we make that as temporary as a Cracker Jack box tattoo. Although we know it's promised to be long lasting, just know it's not permanent. And permit me to say that I got your back. Yeah, I got your back. I got your back like your favorite JanSport backpack in the 7th grade. I got your back like a shell that prevents backache from falling back on your back when you're backed up too late and got hit by something stray and you're now in pain. Dear me, you will make a million mistakes. but never once were they a bad thing. See, if you keep doing them the same way, I'd call that missed opportunity, but each time you're mistaking that for something good, avoiding the ill-fated phrase, I won't ever try that again. See, you have this ability to change mistake to great, so why linger? Why linger like that must that stains the air? You hate the smell of smoke, but resorted to toast just to exhale temporary relief and inhale regret and self-disappointment. Now it's okay. It's okay to be disappointed in yourself. It's just another way of recognizing yourself. That once dark figure grows clarity as you gain the courage to go nearer, and then you're near her, the lady fate, caught in her gaze, fixed in her presence. You didn't dare misbehave. She feeds you hope, purpose, and promise of another day, dear he. He told himself to check his pronouns because his actions the results of no one else but me. Me, a name given to self, who finally found it okay to be selfish. Who gave me meaning and answered the question that stayed incessantly. And the question is, well, who is he? And the answer is, I am him. Proud, brave, and thankful to be alive today. Him who has this profound ability to bless pessimistic with pleasantry. Him, he is me, and I thank God for all of it. So dear selves, dear you, how was your day today?
God damn!